Hey everyone, this is DayTraderRockStar for Day Trading Radio for a little update on the markets going into the week of August 9th. And I left off with an S&P video just before. I just want to follow that up, talking about the reversal candlestick we had on Friday. We held the trend line. We held all three moving averages. Moving averages, stochastics are embedded to the upside. So very interesting Monday coming up. Just going back out to the last 3 Mondays where we had bullish, what they coined mutual fund Mondays. It looks like the market is set up to do the same thing tomorrow. I'm very excited. I just have an interesting thing I want to go over with you guys. We're going to look at the S&P 500, and sometimes if you just look at the what we call the market weight of some of the larger cap stocks in the index, you get an idea of if the market is really setting up. And that's what I did today. Actually, we go out here. This is the basically a small little graph of the S&P 500 broken down into sectors. And here's the top 10 by market cap. So ExxonMobil, Apple, Microsoft, GE, Procter & Gamble, International Business Machine, IBM, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan, and Chevron, and AT&T, the top holders of the S&P 500. So I'm just going to roll through those stocks, and I'm going to show you, we'll start off with ExxonMobil here, how bullish this market is setting up. Even ExxonMobil here, nice downward trend line here. Going out to November, we haven't even tested that yet. Stochastics are up here. The only thing that that it's an interesting fact that up at this level we're starting to get over a little overbought indications, but because of the chart patterns that appear on most of these stocks, you got to look for more upside here. So ExxonMobil here again, you at least get a test of that trend line up here. Apple, AAPL. This one has just been consolidated out here. Apple, great company, new products all the time. I'm not a big fan of Apple at these prices, but it's definitely holding up, and I could easily see this one ramp up as with many other stocks. Microsoft, MFFT, again, nice inverted head and shoulders pattern. All you need is just to pull back a little bit further, and you're going to get that reversal, and you're going to get that move up out of this pattern. Remember, these are really the first breaks of some trend lines, so we're going to get a little pullback from this, and then we're going to right ourselves up and move up. So again, another bullish setup here. And look at GE, picture perfect inverted head and shoulders pattern. You have the spike low, you get a higher low there, and we're putting on that right shoulder right underneath, right above the 200 period moving average. Stochastics are great, very tight, holding $16 for the last 7 days. Very strong stock. So looking for this one to go to $17, and already in that one. And that's again on the S&P. That's on the 500. Is one of the top. That's the top 4 index weighted stock on the S&P 500. PG, a great example of a stock that's pulled back, going to the 5 to 7 day reversal. When we talk about 5 to 7 day reversal, waiting for the stochastics to get back into an oversold level, and each time we did that, we got a nice bounce off of this. All right. And now we're going to that 5th day. Wouldn't be, and again, a heavy market, everything's setting up for a push up in the PG, which should push, help the market indexes move up here too. So very interesting setups. IBM looking great at 52-week highs right underneath them. Johnson & Johnson, again, a beautiful falling wedge pattern in J&J. So another very bullish setup. And again, we're down into that point where we're probably going to look for that breakout, even though stochastics are overbought now. Because of the downward wedge, there's always that there's the area where the stochastics will get embedded when a technical level is taken out, or there's more buying coming in. So the stochastics easily get float up here and hold up here as this market holds these grounds. JP Morgan is one other one. Again, another bank stock here on the S&P weighted index, and again trying to break above the 200 period moving average, showing good strength up here. And the last one, we'll go over 2 more. Chevron, CVX. Again, you can see we're holding great strength in a lot of these stocks. And AT&T, which has been strong, been pretty strong lately. So just go over a couple other stocks that are setting up. This is not the 10 for 1,000 watch list. I'll get that out right after this video, which has all the good setups. But these are some other ones that could easily make the 10 for 1,000 watch list, but I don't want to overwhelm everyone. We're already in Ameritrade. Looks great from last week, the other watch list, and everything continues to look great on Ameritrade. AMTD, WHR, Again, still love this one. Might end up on the watch list again because it's just such a nice setup here. Holding the 200 downward channel, stochastics. Love to see this thing move tomorrow with the markets. WHR. If it starts to move out, probably going to add to it because it is ready to rock. Johnson & Johnson, we just went over that one. This one, HSTM here, has been an interest stock. I watched it last week. It popped. I know some guys took the trade on this and got out. If we hold this 20-period moving average, start heading up, I'm going to get myself in this one. It's a higher risk stock because it's a low volume stock. But maybe we're going to catch the next lift here soon. It's been moving up over the year, but very slowly. So just looking for that pop here. So I like to pull back here. I'm probably going to just take a 500 shares maybe just to play with it. PBR. Petrobras, I still like this one. Overall downward channel here, right in the trend line up. We're consolidating right underneath the channel line here. Really pushing that channel line 3 days. And again, looking for this to pop too. So all these stocks are very set up for an upside push. Goodyear Tire. Won't make it on the watch list, but I did get back in this one. And I'm going to look for this one. This is GT. Well, look for this one too. Oh, sorry, the lowercase. Hold that pullback here. We got a trend line break. We just got to retest the trend line. We held it, reversed off of it, and it should be textbook move up now from this. So we regain that. Again, we'll look at this. Look how we just came down, touched that. We should hold this, and we start moving up off of this. I would add to this. So that's GT, Goodyear Tires. Even Alcoa, stock that I never even look at. I decided to look at it today just to see how some of the other metal sector stocks are doing, and Alcoa has a beautiful, beautiful base here. It's like right at 1120, 1180. Nice little neckline. There was a little pop here to the 50, but we're holding above the 2200. We're going to get the 2050 cross. The 200's above us. Even Alcoa looks set up to move. That's double A. And and then we'll just take a look at U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel, a great setup here also. I mean, what a beautiful base here, pushing the 2200 setup. So the steel stocks, even the healthcare stocks, you'll see a couple healthcare on the 10 for 1,000, and all the other great stocks coming up next. But these are great stocks that are setting up anyway. I'll go over every day on the radio on the actually webcast, starting at 9 o'clock Monday, going all the way to Friday. So be sure to stop by, tune in if you never checked it out. All right, so that's about it. I'll get this week's watch list out.